Yes.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
absolutely. Absolutely. That's why, like, even this, I just was telling you, this is only my second time ever, like, sitting down with someone, them asking me questions. And every time, like, the first time it happened was like 3 years ago. And now, like, so much has happened since then. So
Yeah.
now to even be sitting here in front of you is crazy. I'm like, why do people want to, like, know? But I got invited out by the Marcus Graham project, and he brought me to the 76ers arena to talk to their cohort of students. And even then I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, because I just remember being in this, it seems like not that long ago I was sitting there listening to people who were like up and coming in the industry, and I'm just like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's surprising me because you're very, like I said, your work is very good and you seem very confident. Like when I every time I've interacted or worked with you, you seem very confident. So I never thought you had imposter syndrome ever.
That's crazy.
Never. To be honest, never. I was surprised when you said that.
That's crazy. No, I'm very, like, anyone who knows me know, like, I am very shy.
Yeah.
I don't post a lot of my work at all. People always get on me about that. And mostly just because, like, one, I don't like to be perceived. And also it's just like, I really like to create from a place where it's just like free, and I don't want to be thinking about, how I'm gonna post about it. But I do need to do a better job of that, because I feel like if you don't say who you are, people are going to tell you who you are.
Yep.
So I just want to, like, talk more about, like, what I do. That's why I, like, jumped on this opportunity to come here. But yeah, I definitely suffer from just like, am I who I think I am?
Yeah.
And I think that's just like a normal place for any creative. Like,
how do you battle that though?
I just gotta remind myself I am who I think I am. Like, honestly, I really have to, like, actively tell myself that. And I pray, obviously, on just like, before any major event, before I came here, before I take on any project, especially before, like, anything that happens at work, I'm always just like, yo, God, like, tell, like, whatever is supposed to happen, make it happen. Hopefully it comes from, like, a good place. Like, and I just, like, put my trust in that. But yeah, I just have to always remind myself of that. It's like, yo, you put in the work. Like, just because, somebody else might not know who you are, you know who you are.
Yep.
And you just got to keep walking in that. And I just be like, yo, none of this is for no reason. Like, for example, we talked about, like, my grandma passed in October of 2023. And then a couple, maybe not even a full month after that, is when my career went from this to this. It has been continuously going like that up. And I think that that's not, like, a mistake. So I just think about that too, where it's just like, I know who I am. I know where I came from. I know who raised me. And I know, like, I'm the perfect person to be in my seat. So I just, like, keep reminding myself of that.
100%. Speaking of your career continuing to go up and up, let's talk about how you've been going up and up at Rec. Like, so how that opportunity come about where you first started with Rec?
Yeah. So when I came back after COVID happened, when I came back from Rock Nation, COVID happened. And then I was teaching. Like, I took a teaching gig just to make money. I was teaching digital marketing at, like, a high school in North Philly. And I met my friend JJ, James, and he was like, we would always chat. Like, we would just chat, and I would always tell him, like, I just need to find a job doing something that I love. I was like, because, right, after the pandemic, it was really hard to find work.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just need to find a job doing something that I love. And I continuously said that. And then one day he sent me an Instagram post from Rec Philly, and I was obviously super familiar with Rec Philly.